Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new night review. Behind me is the new Renault Clio 6th generation. This is the top spec eSpritAlpine trim. Let's check it out at night. So without further ado, let's just jump into the night review. Here it is, ladies and gents, new Renault Clio at night. You can see this beautiful red color again. It just shows all the new lines and it just looks gorgeous. Now, if I use the remote on the key fob, I can switch on the headlights or I can switch them off. So you saw the key fob lock, unlock. You can turn on the headlights, unlock the tailgate. So that's that. Now let's unlock the car. So you can see those, and you can see on the side mirrors we have a big Renault badge. Now let's do a little walk around. Now I love the front end and it's very unique. Now since I saw the car, it reminds me of some sort of, I don't know if it's a cartoon or a movie, characters like a dragon or a gargoyle. I can't put a finger on it, but it's a strong vibe. I love the new design. At first it was like front end and these sharp headlights were a little bit off. I didn't really like it that much. Maybe because it was reminding me of something I really can't place, but the more I look at it, let me unlock it one more time, the more I like it. For some reason now the headlights, oh, they do come on, so here we go. So you can see those, and you can see close up on the Renault puddle light. Now here's the profile before the lights go off, and yeah, now let's check out the back end here. So wow, the taillights are amazing. You really can tell that this is a Clio if you're not into cars or if you're seeing it for the first time on the road. So from the back here, I would say this is something else. The car is once again just amazing. You see those turn signals on the back as well. I like how the lights fade off when it gets locked, and when you unlock it, it's from the back same. So really gorgeous. They increase in brightness. Now let me open the tailgate. So backing up so you can see the whole car. Yeah, now we have one warm light in the cargo area. So if I remove my backpack, you can see it illuminates everything fairly well. Now for perfect illumination, I would place the light on the top here so it would evenly illuminate everything. Okay, that's it about the tailgate. Now let me just check one thing. If I turn on the lights with the remote, yeah, you can see the license plate now as well. It is white. Now, let me just come back here to the back one more time. Yeah, it's just doesn't look like a Clio from the back. Look at this. I mean, one more time, the car is just stunning. I really can't praise enough the new beautiful design. Just a little close up on those taillights. Now let me show you the interior. So the car is not on, so you have the lights on the top. They illuminate the footwell and the back bench. Now if I open the front door, you can see that the power comes on. So there's the open R-Link, a little theme. Now let me check the back one more time. Now you have these illuminated, and there's a 12 outlet on the back. Yeah, it's not illuminated, but that's what you get on the back. Now on the front you have here ambient lights. You have these illuminated, and you can see the top lights. So footwell doesn't have a dedicated light. It is slightly illuminated by the top light. Now let's jump in. Good closing sound. Now let me switch to wide lens. So this would be the night point of view. So if I'm just gonna turn on the accessory mode. So hopefully these lights can go off. This will be the night point of view. So there's gonna be separated night point of view driving review, where I'm gonna summon my impressions. Okay, lights on. Now zooming in. So Clio or the Renault white lights for the background illumination of the buttons. Multi-sensors white in this case. You can see here the park, reverse, neutral, drive in B. My personal is yellow. Once you press it twice, it's selected, so the light is off. If it's on, it's not selected. You can control the LED headlights height. You can see here which mirror is selected if you need to adjust, and if you disable the rear, get the amber light. There's also a pop-up message telling you if it's on or off. This is the screen. This is the best screen so far. It doesn't flicker on the camera as far as I've noticed, and it's really nice and fast. You can see the classical AC controls, and you can see the 2 USBs at the bottom. Now this area, this is 2 cup holders, electronic parking brake, and auto hold. Now if I show you the top here, and if I touch these off, you can see how these look at night. You also have the start stop button. You can see the turn signals from the driver perspective, both of them, which I love. And you can see the screen now, maybe a lot better. And once again, all the buttons. So just running through those, and the ambient lights that you have only on the front, you have it here on the dash. And this one doesn't have a light, huh? Okay, did not expect that. And on the top you can see the 2 of those. So yeah, the camera is focusing a lot of stuff, not the things I want. And there is this one. So these are matching. You can see also, if I, for example, show you this one. So these are both matching. Now, okay, one thing you might be interested at is fuel consumption. This, excuse me, this new E-Tech full hybrid is amazing. Now I just went to power saving mode for the 12-volt battery. But you can see the fuel consumption is 3.4 liters. I did my standard consumption test in comfort setting, and the lowest was 3.3 and the highest 3.5. It would go a little bit up, but it would quickly drop. So I've driven for 50 kilometers. I did a open road simulation, driving at late night, little traffic between 60 and 80 kilometers. This time was like mostly 70, 60, and stopping for red lights. I was in the B mode, so let me turn this one more time on. So I was using the max recuperation and comfort setting. So I got, I'm going to start the car now. I got really good fuel consumption. So this has the 1.4 kilowatt hour battery, and I'm going to lower the fan speed here. Now I need to emphasize here that I've did most of the drive, I would say around 80% in EV. The rest of the time the car turns on the petrol when the battery gets low. It charges it up, sometimes all the way, but mostly like a little bit more than half, and then it switches it off. And if you're gentle with the accelerator or the gas pedal, it doesn't burn too much fuel. It's just enough to recharge it. But if it switches to EV, it says EV here now, then if you're just gentle and keeping the speed, it just keeps driving electric. It doesn't cruise or coast. It just keeps driving electric, and it's saving you a lot of fuel. This was actually less than 400 kilometers when I started. It was like 390, but it went to 400 because my fuel consumption was dropping. Just to show you, I did pass 54 kilometers. Now, to run here through, let's just see here, configure, so life on board. Now you can hear the petrol. Now I can increase the brightness so you can see this much better. And personal or changing. Now you can tap here and you can change to a different color. So you can have a purple. So you can also see that it switches the screen, or the theme background. So you can choose any color you like, and it's pretty nice. You know, you can choose something personal. So, but I've realized the dark blue isn't really blue. It's like, you know, like a light blue, like Luke Skywalker blue, not Anakin Skywalker or Obi-Wan blue. Yeah, it's like this blue. Actually, this looks also very like turquoise blue, instead of, like, if I come closer, maybe the camera will adjust. Yeah, it's just darker blue. The camera doesn't really give it justice. So cutting in here are the cameras. Great resolution. Of course, it could be always better, but for parking purpose, it's pretty solid. You can see the front camera. You can see here the sides, and you can see the 360, which is pretty fast. So I wish they've added the color of the vehicle to the avatar, but that's pretty solid. And if you go to reverse, it switches to the reverse camera. Yeah, that's it. Amazing car, good ride, and comfy. Now, these sport seats, after an hour drive for the fuel consumption, I had to stretch my legs. I was getting some butt pain, but otherwise they were fine. In the past generation, they're pretty much similar, so it was fine. Okay, you can see the high beam. Actually, let me just start the car before I actually leave. I was about to get out, but I just figured out that I should show you the headlights at least. So this is the normal beam. That's the long beam. There is a, excuse me, you can adjust the height here. You can see that. You can go higher or lower. So there's like 4 settings. You just tap this one. For some reason okay, it is moving. So yeah, that's nice and tall, and the long beam. Now you have the auto, a long beam, by pressing this one, but I'm sure you saw that in the day review. Now, rear fog light on, and I'm gonna turn on the hazards. Actually, no, I'm gonna just give the left one. Okay, let me show you the back. I did show you the car at the beginning of the video, but just wanted to show you here the fog light is on the left side, and you can see the turn signal. So LED, full LED, everything is LED. So these are like matte finish, and this one's like standard light finish. I like the new turn signal on the side as well, and this is the turn signal. So the daytime running light on the top switches to turn signal. Yes, the petrol did scare me a little bit. That was unexpected. So you can hear it from the outside. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous car. So it's switched off, the car is still on, and ooh, you can see some smokes here. I can smell it. And I haven't checked, but I was looking at the back and I didn't find the exhaust pipe. I believe it's here on the side. So they've saved some money by not dragging it to the end. It's behind the rear passenger. That's it. So I need to press the brake in order to switch off the car because I left it on. But that's it. Now, amazing new Clio. That was the night tour. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, you know what to do. Like, share, comment below, and subscribe for more. Okay guys, see you in the next one. Don't forget to check the night point of view driving review. Till then, bye.